You know, if you were to come to me and ask me for some advice on YouTube or how to start your YouTube channel properly, I could probably do that. I'll try my best to do that anyway. I saw someone else doing the same thing the other day and, you know, I was intrigued. I was like, this is a cool ass video. He has some really good advice. But I went to go see his other videos on his channel and that's the problem. He didn't have any. Why do you give advice if you just started? Don't do that. You know, I actually wrote down points for this video and I didn't want to miss any, so I'm just, wow. Alright, now I've seen a fair few amount of people start off their YouTube channels by, you know, sort of explaining who they are, essentially introducing yourself to the internet, which is fine because that's the way I did it even, you know. Someone that sent me a video the other day and the guy said, oh look, I'm a travel vlogger and I'm an adventure seeker, you know, I'm always out and about, but you're sitting in your bedroom telling me that. Whatever vision you want to portray on your channel, you make your first video about that. If you go to my first video was about filming. I went and made a film. I went to Damien's house. We're both filmmakers, that's what I do. You can't be a travel vlogger and an adventure seeker if you sit in your bedroom and tell people that this is what you want to achieve one day. The real reason I'm making this video is inclusive of two different parts. Part one, which is about negativity, how I deal with negativity. The second part is actually about my upload schedule. It's changing. I'm very, very heart sore to say this, but things have to be changing, priorities have to change, and I'm gonna be mentioning that, but more on that later on. For right now, negativity. All right, we've all had those days where you just wanna walk up to a wall and just headbutt a wall, you know, with a nail sticking out of the wall. There's a paint bucket on top of the wall dropping down, you know, spilling all over you. You slip on the floor, then the wall falls down, and along with everything, all the doubts that you have in your life, etc, etc. Never mind the people who still owe you money for projects that you've been helping them out with. You know, as ridiculous as all of this sound, or might sound to you, it's still not the most important part of negativity that we fear, that we face every day. We face a thing called self-doubt. The craziest form of negativity that anyone can ever face, self-doubt. There's not a single person on this planet that lives their life and is happy with the way that they live their life every single day. Everyone has self-doubt. Every single person has self-doubt, but here's where the interesting part comes. Some people are trained on how to deal with self-doubt. Some people can make a joke out of something negative. Some people turn it into something positive and they live their day onwards from there. Now, before I get into any of this, I'm not here to instruct you how to be positive or how to turn a negative situation into a positive situation. I'm strictly here just to share my experiences and hopefully you can relate to my experiences. Negativity is like that one kid at school that no one really likes. You know, he's everyone's friend. You know, he just sort of appears in the friend group. He follows you around all day, laughs at all your jokes, comes to all the parties. Then one day at school, he just follows you into the bathroom and pull out it. Wait, this hasn't happened to you? Great! Alright, so now on to something that both of us can relate to. Getting your exam grades back from the exam period that just passed. Weights or marks, whichever one you prefer to. But you write an exam and then you have to wait for your grades to come back. And you don't know because you have to reach a certain ATAR to get in the course that you want to. And you just wish that you had a stronger coffee before that exam started and maybe your grades would have changed. Then, you know, when you get your grades back, you just want to get on a chair and jump off. Yeah. Some very valuable advice that my mother actually gave me. After I finished school and my graduation and I'd find out my ATAR scores, you know, I never wanted to go to university. I had my mind on film and television, so I went straight to tech. You know, my mom said to me when I got grades and I wasn't too happy with my grades, she actually said to me, and what now? Is your life over now or what? You know, and those words are now stuck into my skull because they're very, very true. And that's actually how that's how I've actually come over a lot of negativity in my life. Is I said to myself, you know what, is this really it? You know, another really, really important piece of advice someone gave me is the worst thing in life is death. And even then, it's not so bad because you're gone after that. But that's the worst thing in life. So is whatever trouble you have right now really that bad? Is it really that bad? You know, I've already made a couple of videos on my school experience or what I did after I finished school. And I'm not really going to make another one. I'll link them down in the description, but I'm not really going to talk about it too much after this. But I'll just say that school is like the easiest part of life. Hard to overcome because, you know, 12 years of your life that's in that same place or in the same sort of place, you know. But when you get out of there, you realize that, wow, you know, school is nothing compared to what happens in the real life. When someone comes up to me and says, oh, well, you know, I just finished school and I've got no idea what to do with my life. You've got a lot of time left in your life. School just finished. You just became an adult. Your whole life is in front of you still. So please don't get discouraged if you don't reach a certain mark that you want to. There's a lot of ways that you can get into university or get into TAFE or get into the course that you want to study. There's a lot of ways. It's always a possibility. It might not be immediately, but maybe that's not even meant to be, so who knows? Thanks, Marcel. As I just said, there will be trouble. You know, you might might not get into the course that you want to. You might not get into the college that you want to get into. You might not even get the job that you want to get. I mean, I've been through all those situations and I'll go through them. But you notice how this video completely changed, about all the negativity about not making a certain grade or whatever. It suddenly all changed. It's now into the process of getting over the situation. But negativity comes easy. Positivity comes hard. You have to put in a lot of effort to make a negative situation a positive situation. It's all in the head. It's all about what you think. Negativity sucks. Positivity is awesome, but positivity takes a lot of work. Just to summarize, school is nothing that's really too big in your life. And I know that I only touched on school here, but I think most of us can actually relate to finishing school and then choosing a new stage of your life. Most of us can relate to that anyway. My best advice for overcoming negativity, for me personally, what I do is I think of the future. I don't know how many of you dream big like I do. I dream so big, it's actually ridiculous. And I always think of, wow, I want to be there one day and I want to do this and I want to have this. I think of those things. I think of the future. And more importantly, I think of my future. So my advice for you is think of the future, not think of the future. Think of your future. Think of where you want to be. I think that changes your whole mindset straight away. It does for me anyway. Imagine you own your own house and you have the job that you love. Your family and friends are always around you. Positive, right? It's good. It's a good feeling. Now keeping that in mind, for me, I completely forgot about the toast that I burned this morning. I completely forgot about the newspaper lady that threw the newspaper off the yard, so I had to go all the way around the thing and pick it up and then come all the way back. I forgot about all that. I forgot about all the emails that I got this morning about not being successful enough for a job. I've gotten over all of those things just by thinking of your future a little bit. It keeps your mind in the right place and it makes you dream harder and work harder to achieve those dreams. But I hope you understand what I shared about negativity. I didn't want it to be such a down subject, but you know what? It's things that we all go through every day, and I just wanted to share my experience on how I keep it up. And I think that's very important. But on to the second part of the video, which is actually about my upload schedule. If you go to videos and you see all of the videos, you'll see that the last one I posted was like 5 or 6 days ago. I want to firstly apologize. I'm very, very sorry for not uploading much in between that time. Secondly, I'd like to back myself up by saying, imagine you're on a hill. You go up the hill, but then there's a little point where you just go straight. People call it a plateau. And then there's another hill, or there might be a valley, whichever direction you want to go after that. But that flat bit, that's where I am right now. My life it's not overly exciting. I can't wake up one day and then go to a film set the next day. It's not like that at the moment. What my life is right now, my life is in the hustle. This is where I look for more work, and then it's going to pick up again or it's going to go down. Mine's going to pick up, but because there's not a lot happening every single day, I've decided to, instead of, using my fuel that I have to get to a position and to film in that position, I've decided to just not film in the days that I have to go out of my way to film a video. I know that's not really putting in a lot of effort, but I just need to change my priorities a little bit, and YouTube right now isn't up there just yet. Right now up there is to get a job, to get some income, etc, etc. But what I've decided to do is actually change my upload schedule a little bit. So instead of every day, I'm actually going to upload 3 times. I'm going to upload Wednesday, which is going to be in like a normal vlog day. I'm then going to upload one of these videos on a Friday. That's going to be the topic or the more scripted idea, if you wish. And then there's also going to be a weekend recap to be uploaded on Monday nights. It's actually really hard for me to say this because I've actually loved uploading every single day. I really have. I love using the new camera, but like I said, priorities just change a little bit. But anyway, that's it for today. Just to recap quickly, but there was negativity, talk about how to get over negativity, and then also my upload schedule that changed. I know you like this video, so why not give it a like and a share? One of your friends might like this video more than you already do. And that's a lot, because I know you love the video, but just imagine how much they will like the video if they like it more than you. Anyway, my name is Marcel, you're amazing, and I'll see you next time for another video.